Hello and welcome from the Industry of Things World Asia 2017 in Singapore. I'm here with Nicolas Monturet from Airbus. Hi Nicolas and welcome to the conference.
Thank you very much.
First of all, I would like to quickly ask you to introduce yourself and your background.
Okay, so I'm working in Airbus in IT domain and I'm in charge of strategy, innovation and enterprise architecture, and I'm supporting digital transformation at Airbus.
Your keynote presentation tomorrow morning, you will have as a topic the IoT, the Internet of Things within the Airbus value chain.
Correct.
Can you give me some more insights into the topics that you'll cover?
So yes, tomorrow we're going to talk about the IoT in the perspective of the value chain at Airbus, considering the complexity of the product we have and the complex ecosystem around us. To build an aircraft, for example, we have a very complex supply chain, and also the manufacturing production process is quite complex. So when we are looking IoT, we are really considering the possibility for the complete value chain. So I'm going to talk about that and also looking to give some examples, concrete examples of projects that we are running now.
So can you give me some more examples and insights into how Airbus takes advantage of the Internet of Things and the new technologies?
Of course, so we're going to talk about that tomorrow, but more precisely, for the supply chain, for example, we have some solutions which help us to track and geolocalize some assets, for example. So for example, we have a complex set of suppliers and partners who are delivering to us some parts for flyable and unflyable objects. So we are using IoT devices to track and localize where the parts are, to anticipate, let's say, the logistic aspects, and also to ease the work for the integration of the parts in the manufacturing production process.
From your own point of view, how do you think that the industrial Internet of Things and all the new technologies that have come across now will transform business models? Yeah,
so it was highlighted already during the presentation we've seen today. In fact, this is really the shift from the product to the services. So for sure, we are impacted. I mean, everybody is impacted by that. So for a big company, for Airbus, this is an opportunity, but this is also something very serious to consider, because it means we have probably to change our business model in the future, not only considering the product itself alone, but the complete set of services around the product. So for me, this is the key point of IoT, and this is something moving, and this is not, let's say, a simple topic that will evolve in a year. It's a complete journey, and we are completely into that now.
And at this moment, what are some of the main challenges that you are facing at Airbus? And do you have any suggestions how you can overcome them, or how do you work towards them?
So there are many challenges for big companies like Airbus, especially regarding the security, for example. We have to keep in mind that our product has to be safe, 100%. Also, regarding the size of the company, there's a huge complexity regarding the transformation of the business and operations. So it's not only about technology, it's really about transformation of the business, the process, and how to onboard the people into a vision. So I think for Airbus, the challenge is not really on the technology, it's more on the people and the transformation of our company globally.
If we look at the future, let's say within the next 2 to 4 years, for example, how do you think that the industrial Internet of Things space will look like?
Very good question. I think it's hard to predict, but I see a trend. If I compare today with a few years back, I really see a trend where the key players on the market are helping to converge, to bring some standards. And I think this is really a duty of IT and OT. All players can help to standardize, to bring better security, to bring better interconnectivity. So this is something I'll see emerging. But as I said, it's really a journey, and we are just at the beginning. So let's be humble. We are all learning into that. And it's more a question of being into the train, not to be behind, let's say, the train.
What are your expectations from the conference?
So my expectation is really to connect the dots and to have the big picture view. Also to confront ideas and sharings between different players, different industries. Because this can help also just by sharing use cases and appreciation to identify where we should focus and where is the value for our business.
Well, thank you very much for your insights, and I wish you a great rest of the day here.
Thank you.